This is Desmond Booker, Christian dating and relationship coach and a success coach. I love taking and helping queens go from single to successfully dating and also helping you go from whatever situation you're in to successful. More success in 2026 is what we're going to be talking about in 2026. I love this because many times we're setting goals, we're wanting to accomplish some things, we're wanting to do some things, but we're not seeing the things that we're wanting in relationships, in our health, in our wealth, promotions, starting the bit, whatever it is. You're wanting to see success in 2026. Do you know what that is? What does that look like? If we were at the end of 2026, and you said, I've accomplished this, this, and this, or I achieved what I wanted. What would that look like? I want you to really begin to think about that. So that's what we're going to really be talking about today, because many times we're wanting things or we're desiring things, but why are we not really achieving it? The reason why we're not really achieving it is because we don't really have the mental toughness. When things get hot, when things go wrong, that's when we're really wanting to quit. So let's talk about this real quickly today. And so one of the things that we have to understand is that success is attrition. That is something that we accomplish. That is something that we are achieving, right? And so when the heat is turned up, when things go wrong, what happens many times is that we look for an exit. This is not the time to quit. This is not the time to throw in the towel. When things get tough, this is the time, and it's really actually a signal to me that I'm getting ready to go to the next level. I'm getting ready to press through this, because why? Because on the other side of that is what I'm wanting. For example, you're dating someone or you're getting to know people and it seems like you're attracting the wrong people. I'm attracting the wrong people, but it's okay. What? I just adjust and say, it's not about them. It's about me. What do I need to do so that I'm not attracting the wrong person, right? Or if you're trying to start a business and it's not going the way that you're wanting, it's not that the business is not, you're not going to have success in your business. It's just that what do you need to do to pivot? What do you need to do to make things happen? So again, it's about the mental toughness. And so 2026 isn't about winning a prize or winning a trophy. It's about the game of attrition. It's about who refuses to leave when the heat turns up, right? They say when the kitchen gets turned up, right? And if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. No, we're going to stay in the kitchen. We're going to cook us some success. We're going to cook us the dreams that we're wanting. We're going to stir that up, right? And so what we have to begin to do is stop negotiating with our failures. If you're wanting respect, you got to stop waiting for people to give it to you, right? They're just following the blueprint of what we're giving them. If we're allowing disrespect, if we're allowing them to do certain things to us and we don't like it, we have to what? We have to stop that, because we're going to set the standard. We're going to set the boundaries that we're needing to set. Again, it's about the mental toughness. We're going to become more mentally tough this year so that we can accomplish the things that we're truly wanting to accomplish. Okay. One of the things you got to begin to understand is that luck is not a gamble. In order for me to win, is not, and many times you'll see this is because, let's just say that you're successful in an area of your life and you'll be like, man, how did I do that? Or what did I do? This is what we're wanting to do for 2026. We're going to say that wasn't luck. We got a system. I'm doing certain things at a certain time in a certain way, and that's what's getting me. And I have a system, and because I have a system, then that's why I can repeat the success. Do you see? I'm attracting the right clients. How did you attract those right clients? Because I did this certain thing. I'm attracting the right person to come into my life. How did you do that? This is the system that I work. Do you see? I want to lose a certain amount of weight. How did you do that? I ran my system. So we got to begin to find the right system in order to have the right success. That's not luck. That's success, right? Because of my system. And so I want you to really think about this morning, is that how do you handle setbacks? When things come up in your life, how do you handle that? How do you handle setbacks? When things become and things are not going the direction that you're wanting them to go. How do you handle your setback? I want you to really begin to think about that, because how I handle setbacks is how I'm going to handle every setback. And in order for me to grow, in order for me to accomplish what I'm wanting to accomplish, achieve what I want to achieve, I have to begin to look at how do I handle success. Again, setbacks. Again, how do I, when the heat is turned up, how do I respond to the heat? How do I respond to people who are criticizing me? How do I respond to people when there's no support? How do I respond to this? It's not about what's happening in my life. It's how I'm responding to it, right? That's what's going to give me the key. And I need to start responding in the right way. And so what we have to begin to do is that I'm taking the authority over my life. I'm not going to let this situation, this circumstance stop me from accomplishing my dreams, my goals. I'm really truly wanting this. I don't know how, but I'm going to get what I really truly want. I understand this is not working. It's okay. But this over here, let's try this. Let's try that, right? I'm going to do it until I reach the success that I'm wanting. And that takes what? That takes some mental toughness. Now, what we're wanting to begin to do is that in the process of this, we're wanting to stop negotiating with others. We want to stop allowing others' needs come before ours, right? We got to make sure that we know exactly the path, the pattern, the system, as I was saying, that what we got going on. Because if it's working for us, and then somebody that says, well, have you tried this or have you done this? Is it going to improve your system? Is it going to get you the result faster? If it's going to get it faster, or if it's a better system, then yes, I'll be willing to open. But if it's going to what? Take me away or detour me or cause me to be distracted, I got to stop allowing others to distract me. I got to stop allowing other things to distract me. And I got to work my system on a daily basis in order to reach the goal, become the person that I really want to become. Hopefully this is resonating with you. If it is resonating with you, say, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to quit. Comment below. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to quit. And what we're wanting to begin to do is build our minds as a fortress, and the world will have no choice but to respect the structure. I'm going to build my mind. I'm going to build my life. I'm going to build what I'm wanting to build. And guess what? The people will have no choice but what? But to respect the structure. See, when my mind is strong, when my mind is sound, and I know what I want, and I know who I need to become, and I'm working towards it and working my system, people may say, it's not going to work. People may say, can I help? Right? Things begin to align. Things begin to come. But my main point to you today, what I want you to begin to do is, how much could you accomplish right now if you didn't quit? How much, where would you be if you hadn't thrown in the towel? You see, I want you to really begin to think about that. 2026 is not so much about winning that trophy, but it's about becoming the person that I need to become and learning what I need to learn in the process when trials, tribulations, when things come up to test me, that I keep pressing forward and not quitting and take steps backwards. What I'm going to do in 2026 is I'm going to take steps forward. I will accomplish what I need to accomplish in 2026. Do I have the mental toughness? Absolutely. Am I growing and getting better every day? Absolutely. Will there be obstacles? Yes, there will be, but I'm going to overcome it, because the obstacles are not really obstacles. They're opportunities. They're showing me where I need to grow. They're showing me where I need to face, right? I need to face these fears. I need to face these mountains, because when I begin to climb, when I begin to ascend and do what I want to do and become who I want to become, guess what? I'm going to come out bigger, better, and I'm going to come out stronger, and I'm going to be at another level that I've never been before. It's a great feeling. It's a great thing when you continue to overcome every obstacle and turn those obstacles into opportunities, because you begin to grow. All right. This has been great. Hopefully this resonated with you. And if it did, I want you to like this. I want you to subscribe to this. Now, again, I want to thank you for subscribing to this channel. I want to thank you for liking this and sharing it with others if you found value in it. We're going from to the next level. Now, in saying that, many of you know that I've started my new success membership pilot. I'm in a pilot membership, and for 30 days, you can get into that right now. If you want to go to the next level, then all you have to do is comment below next level. If you're on YouTube, I'll leave a link for you to let's jump on a quick call so that we can assess where you are, if you're a great fit for the program, and then we can begin to get you in so that you can go to the next level. 2026 is going to be an amazing, awesome year, but we got to have the mental toughness to accomplish everything that we're wanting as the trials, the tribulations show up in our lives. Remember, we're going to the top in 2026, to the next level.